You're watching ESPN's Champ Week presented by Principal. This is the ACC Men's Basketball Tournament presented by T. Rowe Price. There is nothing quite like Duke and Carolina, especially with a trip to the ACC Championship game on the line. And that's the case tonight in Charlotte. The #1 team in the country, Duke, taking on the 5 seed North Carolina. Duke coming back 3. North Carolina wins the opening tip, and we're underway. Elliot Cadeau running the point. R.J. Davis will take the first shot, and a bit too strong. He hit 5 3-point shots yesterday. Over the top, intended for Lubin, batted around, and Carolina will keep it. Our officials here, Bert Smith, A.J. Desai, and Lee Cassell. 3 of the Nike EYBL, and now they're playing against each other here in the ACC tournament in the greatest rivalry in college basketball. Cadeau calls a play. Lubin up to set a screen. 5 to get off a shot. He'll back away and fire it. And a lot of rim, but it won't drop. And a whistle, it'll go the other way. I believe they're going to get Ben Apps have to step up. In the absence of Cooper Flagg, look for both these guys to be aggressive early. Every Duke fan in the world is saying the same thing. I'm fascinated to see how Duke looks without Cooper Flagg, but I'm not thrilled with it. Inside the first minute, Malawach will lift a long one, and a little too strong. On the move, shot clock at 15 for Cadeau. Trying to drop that pass down deep. Cadeau on the baseline. Another pass right back to Lubin for the slam. It is a small thing, but a great job by Elliot Cadeau with the pump fake to get the shot block, and Malawach in the air, dropping off the dime to Ben Allen Lubin to finish it off. Duke's starting lineup. James Proctor, Knipple, who was marvelous yesterday, Evans, and Malawach. Knipple coming off 28. Proctor, a little hesitation, and it drops down. Duke looking for their 30th win of the season tonight as Knipple slams on the brakes. Evans will toss one up there, and he's fouled on the play. And the act of shooting a 3. That is a foul by sticking that left foot underneath Evans. Floor cleanly. That was a rule put in the game. Think about what we're talking about in this game. Cooper Flagg's not playing because of turning his ankle on someone, and that was inadvertent. But you still have to give that person the opportunity to be able to land cleanly. By the way, it looks like he is dying to take that warm-up off and get in the game. I'm going to tell you right now, he is struggling, having to watch his brothers on the floor. You know, over the top for Lubin. He had a couple on the out, got a great look. North Carolina to run. Tied at 4 in the early minutes. Foul out for Cadeau. He won't take it. Drives it instead. Kind of a wild shot, but draws the foul. Elliot Cadeau, the sophomore, on the move. He had 10 assists against Notre Dame in their first game of the ACC tournament. Elliot Cadeau is letting it be known he is going to live in the paint throughout this game. Sion James with the personal, his first. Tar Heels really play great deep. Brown into the game. John Shire going to the bench early, getting Gungbo on the floor. The 6'11 freshman. And Malawach's a 7'2 freshman on the bench. Malik Brown going to be over there coaching up his guys. The freshman big men competing today. James, a determined drive, and takes a hit. Ranking as well when he is on and off the floor. He blocks a shot, starts to break. Isaiah Evans makes the first 3-point. And it won't roll in. Rebound batted around, and Davis has it. North Carolina seeking their 19th ACC tournament championship. Their first since 2016, trying to get into the championship game. Davis will be a big reason. Will look different defensively without Cooper Flagg and Malik. No one there to challenge R.J. Davis at the rim. Gungba downstairs, beautifully run and laid in by Proctor. Great cut, great pass. You see Gungba with the ability to see over the top offensively and deliver a strike to Tyrese Proctor off a nice cut. Cooper Flagg, and when he's in there, their chemistry is so tight. Man is free downstairs. Washington will slam it in. So to me, that's one of the really
Back for Knipple outside the three. Carolina fans love the defensive effort, but in the end, Duke winds up with the basket and driven in by James.
That's a nice take by Sion James. More importantly, using the pump fake, get the shot blockers in the air, and then the easy layup. Well, I'm sure he will be in attack mode, and you've got Washington and Gungba getting tangled up. The foul is going to go against Gungba on that possession.
Yeah, watch to your left here.
You see the left arm of Gungba grabbing Washington first. So now that the action is over, the whistle's already blown. That's why it's a dead ball contact technical foul in comparison.
Really our first Duke Carolina moment of this semifinal. Caleb Foster into the game, the 6'5" sophomore. Trying to get it downstairs, and Washington went for the block, but that's going to be goaltending. Trying to find a role for himself all season long after starting 15 games last year. That's swatted away by Lubin.
And numbers for the Tar Heels with Gillis down in the backcourt.
Wow, tiptoeing in, and another goaltending.
And I believe they will look at this one later, but it right.
Payne, he was in a wheelchair for a while on his way to have an x-ray. The x-ray was negative. He's responded well to treatment, but not going tonight. And there's the slam by Powell.
A beautiful find from Ben Allen Lubin. The nice cut by Powell. And North Carolina right now dominating points in the paint when you consider everything that they've done has been in the painted area, not really getting much going from the perimeter.
Knipple catches, fires, got it. A three. On the money, he makes 40%. As mentioned, Malik Brown is the second best defender after Cooper Flagg, out with a shoulder injury. Tipped away by Foster. Working on Davis. He'll lay it in. He had a couple of moments like that in the last game against Carolina.
He really did. John Shire recognizes Caleb Foster is from the state of North Carolina. It's important for him to be a part of this rivalry, and he's come in and given them good minutes early.
Trimble, what a determined.
1 of 6 from the field.
Can't connect on the foul shot, but that was 7 to get off a shot here for Duke. James steadies, fires. And it'll go down. He got it off in time for a three-pointer. Stopped by Foster. Another theft. Davis trying to chase him down. Here's Gillis. Malawatch right back up, and down it goes. 24-15, and Duke getting a little separation.
Obi, John Shire is confident that the Blue Devils without Cooper Flagg and Malik Brown still have more than enough to win the ACC tournament.
Davis pushes off. Long one up there, no. Lubin with the left hand.
I'll tell you what, that was a...
Lubin's having, as we mentioned, an outstanding tournament. Back-to-back double-doubles here in Charlotte.
Elliot Cadeau's got to be careful, OB. He's already playing with 2.
Knipple. Got a great look. Absolutely buried it.
And a smart play by Caleb Foster to attack Cadeau, knowing he's playing with those 2 fouls. Beats him off the bounce and delivers a strike to Knipple in the corner.
His mom, who is an outstanding player herself. Cadeau, big drive, rebound tip, Lubin again, and he takes a foul.
When you consider Clemson and Louisville both coming up next, 18. And of course, the Tar Heels, a national brand, always going to be in the mix.
18 last year. So they've been good for a long time. 27 wins now.
Yeah, Brad Brownell's done a tremendous job, as has Pat Kelsey. Tough trying to figure out who the coach of the year was this year.
Knipple swish it in from three-point land, and he's at it again.
He have Angel, and you had so many different players step up. We talked about the freshman from yesterday. Patrick Gumbo was 3 for 3 from the field as we watch R.J. Davis get going along the baseline, but OB.
Final. On the drive and the kick, here's Cadeau. Yes, a 3.
Needed that. The first made three-point field goal for the Tar Heels in this game. Obi, after game 1 of the ACC tournament, the Tar Heels had made more threes in a 5-year stretch than they have in the history of this storied program.
Finally made one, their first, and a big drive by Gungba for two.
This is his gift. He is elite offense.
Just really beating people up. Here's the shot, going to be short by Foster. Got his own miss right on the baseline.
And going to continue to attack Elliot Cadeau. And a smart play by Caleb Foster. You can tell that he was told from the sideline. With matchup on Big Monday that we have with the Blue Devils before they go to Carolina. Huge part here in the Blue Devils having success against their
Dribble. A little fall away. No. Rebound was tapped and a whistle there as Gillis took a hit. Check out the bracket in the Big 12. This is a 10-point game in the semis.
Are at forehead level for you.
Yeah, that sounds like you're speaking. Jalen Washington took that shot early.
About Malawatch tipping it out to his teammates and getting a second chance opportunity.
Proctor taking on Davis chest to chest. Gillis and looking for the slam. Malawatch, great adjustment, banks it in. He's going to the line. His first thought. Microphone on Cooper Flagg because I have a feeling he'd be pretty good at this play-by-play thing.
I can tell you this, OB. Coop talks quite a bit of trash. I'm not sure all of it is going to be able for us to air it.
Yeah, you're concerned that this is a family show. I get it.
You can remember the technical foul at Boston College.
Oh, yeah. 2:21 to go and a foul.
We're still able to get a win because of how proficient they were at the free throw line.
And naturally, he misses that one. Carolina only shot 34% yesterday. That's a season low for them. It was a very gritty win. Proctor again, spinning and kicking.
Another offensive rebound by Malawatch, doing the job defensively. That's the reason he didn't play much early in the year. But he is locked in on the defensive end now, trying to help his team get a win.
Knipple banging with Jackson and bangs it in. Off the window for two.
Entire team, and right now, Knipple. Come on, Malawatch.
Tar Heels in need of a hot hand. Davis blocked by Malawatch. And another foul with 1:07 to go.
A smart play by Tyrese Proctor. Wreck path forces Powell to foul him and gets him to the free throw line.
75%. Had a good one against Carolina at Chapel Hill with 16 points. Danny Foster blowing by and lays it in. And as he brought some energy, 15-0 the run. Jackson trying to end it. Oh, look at Evans hit the floor. Knipple two. A tremendous effort here by Duke defensively.
But look,
fans in full throat here. Duke has grabbed the game by the throat. 3-second difference shot and game clock and airmailed. And enough time to get off a decent shot here for Knipple. 5 seconds before the break. Proctor around the back. Off the fake, fires. Around and out, but Duke closing the first half on a mega run.
North Carolina getting anything they want on the interior. There's another one now, 9 of 12 on layups and dunks, but everything else has been a struggle. Only 2 made buckets outside of the painted area. Another delivery from Cadeau to Van Allen Lubin, but I'm not sure twos are going to be able to beat the Blue Devils.
Knipple, big-time drive for another bucket.
Especially when you can't stop the Blue Devils on the other end of the floor. Knipple showing that he's much more than just a shooter.
Beautiful pass, and Powell up for the lay-in to make it 40
offensive end.
Again, Duke leading the nation in scoring margin. They had 10 conference wins this season of 25 points or more. That's an all-time ACC record. James off the hesitation, beautifully done.
In the AA tournament, I would absolutely look at not playing those guys until then.
Proctor well short. Malawach collects. Got to get a shot up though. 6 to shoot. Never got to the iron. Malawach will take a long one and bury.
Performance here today.
His second foul as he goes to the bench. Lubin, nice pass. Withers to the other side of the iron for the lay-in.
Here tonight against the Tar Heels, they are literally making it very disruptive on every single play for the backcourt for the Tar Heels.
They really are, Angel. And when you consider that the backcourt of the Tar Heels is a combined 3 of 11. Our veterans have gotten their point across to the young players. Things, and the old adage is, once you get to this point, you're no Kentucky in Champions Classic. Going to Arizona, playing against Auburn at home. They had been tested, and so now that is showing up.
Cadeau with a good look to drain a triple.
It hasn't happened much this year.
293 games, I think it is. So that should be a terrific matchup. The tip is going to be up and in by Lubin.
And a little floor for the first time since taking that hit.
Cadeau on the drive.
Now, will this be a goaltending? Does he get that on the glass?
Yeah, they are going to count it. That is goaltending.
Elliott
one earlier we weren't so sure about.
But see, does it hit the glass first? It does not. And up.
Playing with 3 fouls. They'll drop in all season long about, will the Tar Heels be excluded from the NCAA tournament? Do they belong in the field?
Cutting the lead to 15. Now the Tar Heels will go to their full court pressure. This is how you have to attack. If teams are going to press.
With breakdowns of each region, then at 8, the women's bracket of 68 will be revealed. Carolina on a run out. Trimble with the slam.
And it's been a much better start from an energy and effort standpoint in this second half for the Tar Heels. However, going down 21 at halftime, you're going to have to rely on some miscues from the Blue Devils to try to get back into this game.
James will go right to the 10 and lay it in.
And that's a smart play. Whenever you have a 2-on-1, and this is something that you work on at the beginning of practice every day, 3-on-2, 2-on-1. And the Blue Devils are executing to perfection when they get those advantage opportunities on the offensive end.
Washington, as you mentioned, back in the game, set the screen. Davis floats it in for 2. R.J. Davis, career
off the pressure and see if they can get some stops in the half court.
Proctor and Malawach ready to check back in for Duke, and they turn it over. Trimble into the lane, banks it in, and a whistle as well. And
new turnovers have benefited the Tar Heels. However, only 5 of 10 now, 6 of.
James right in front of his own bench. Here's Proctor. Keeps on dribbling, and a great job by Malawach.
Where each and every possession on the offensive end becomes extremely important. Trying to catch up to the Blue Devils.
Knipple again. Man, do they love to run that play. Those two are Batman and Robin.
They absolutely are. And Superman is out. He's cheering for him on the sideline. But Batman and Robin are getting the job done for the Blue Devils.
On the drive, off the window, pretty shot by R.J. Davis.
Who saw us from operating so well their offensive end.
Coming up on 10 minutes to go in Charlotte. Our first semifinal here in the ACC tournament. Knipple takes the pass, leans in, can't finish, but he'll be off to the line. And he's the best foul shooter on the field.
It doesn't matter where you go, but here in the Queen City,
you did.
Yeah, with the Bobcats. My last year in the NBA was in Charlotte, outside of the restricted areas.
Dungba handing off here for Proctor. Proctor drives, using the glass, a sweet shot.
And Elliott Cadeau is injured, OB, grabbing it.
Taking on Knipple one-on-one and a whistle. We are under 9 minutes left here in the first semifinal.
Jay Lucas is the point guard's coach. But you throw Kayla Foster in that mix as well. Not Lucas is watching in sunny South Florida, smiling, seeing his guys go to work.
So here in Charlotte, there have been a couple of potential roadblocks that could have tripped up Duke, but it really hasn't.
Another one.
Now the slam by Gungba. Duke fans loving it, 65-47. He has 8 points. Powell nearly lost his footing. Very deep down for Lubin in the basket.
And another bucket.
Proctor knocked away and stolen by Cadeau. He's got Powell, and he'll lay it in, and a foul. Greg Powell, the freshman, going in strong. By as many as 24 tonight, Carolina was. And Powell.
And I'm pretty sure it's an SEC team. It could be Oklahoma, it could be Arkansas, it could be Vanderbilt in that spot.
James will draw the foul.
When you consider that they've played 15, 1-12, I think it's going to be difficult for the committee to allow a team with exactly. And when you think about the way that the Tar Heels have lost a number anymore, that's no longer part of the criteria.
Well, they've rallied to cut the gap a little bit. Under 7 minutes, Lubin lost the handle on it, picks it back up and scores again. As he continues to
best. When the team is up against the wall, they've always had that one guy in Cooper Flagg that they can rely on to go get a bucket or make a play for one of his teammates.
Lubin, airborne, almost made it. Draws the foul.
Game.
66% at the line for Lubin.
Midway through the season, but has gained valuable experience throughout that between 18 and 2 ACC teams up next.
But Carolina has rallied to get it to 10. Evans with the, up and over the top for Gungba, and the slam. Out of the timeout. So a quick strike for the Duke Blue Devils. Here's Davis. Cadeau open, drains it from three-point land.
The Tar Heels have made 3 big shots for the Tar Heels.
The last time it had been under 10 was with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Inside once again, Gungba real active offensively.
In their matchup yesterday, perfect 9 of 9 in the tournament.
Cadeau trying to use the screen. Under 5 minutes to play. Trimble airborne, banking it, no. Rebound up and in by Lubin, who's been everywhere. In for Knipple, quick shot, well short. Here's Trimble, fast break, and a foul too!
Seeing the North Carolina Tar Heels, they push the basketball or makes or misses. Smart play by R.J. Davis. Nothing there. Bring it out. Make sure you get a quality look.
Trimble driving hard. Scoops it up. Another foul. North Carolina was down 24. They're within 6. And
North Carolina, and probably wanted to be a part of that conversation, OB. With Seth Trimble at the line to make this a 4-point game.
He does exactly. Proctor with it. Now to watch rolling again. A pull-up pop, and it'll roll in. Nice touch by Proctor. On their feet in the building. Here at the Spectrum Center. 10 to get off a shot now for Carolina. Cadeau on the drive, right by everybody.
Elliott second.
Proctor in traffic. 10 to shoot now. James working on Davis. Evans off the fake. A 3 in the air. He can't hit it. Powell with the save. Carolina ball again. Down by 4. What a comeback for the Tar Heels tonight in the semifinal.
Hubert Davis calling out instructions, what he wants on the offensive end, understanding a huge possession right here. They need to get the best possible shot they can get.
6 on the shot clock. Pass got to Powell, slapped away, and there is a whistle. 1:52 to go. There's 2 on the shot clock. Powell at the line, and a misfire.
Second half to make it a one-possession game.
And Knipple fighting his way along with Powell. Malawach gets it off for James. High post once again, Malawach. Knipple was demanding the ball, went to save it, he's on the line! He turns it over. North Carolina has it, 13 turnovers.
Possible look you can. They want to get Drake Powell and Elliot Cadeau involved in screen and roll action.
Cadeau picked up the dribble, Davis. Evans on him.
Got to get out of that corner.
Coming up on a minute to go. A ferocious comeback for the Heels. Powell lines up a long one. He can't hit it. Malawach got up real high for that board.
Still more than enough time for the Tar Heels to play solid defense and get a stop.
Timeout. Duke takes it right here at 50.8. We'll go. Sion James to bring it across. 10 on the shot clock. Poked away. Now 5. Knipple drives it. Still on the move. Can't finish it.
And they're going to get the foul on Malawach. Seth Trimble coming in, gets the rebound. And it couldn't have happened better for the...
To Knipple anyway. It was just about automatic at the line. Triple. And sinks it. And Knipple and Powell got tied up, and the whistle blown here without any time.
You don't mind that. You don't mind the OB, because that's the foul to give that the Tar...
In for Knipple. Still with it. Got it free. Proctor over to James.
Now you want a foul.
Now you have to with 21.7.
I'm a little shocked they didn't foul Proctor once they got the basketball out of the hands of Con Knipple. But even still, a 1-and-1. Hubert Davis likes his chances right now. And I'm sure they have planned what they want to do on 2 made free throws or 1 made free throw. If he only makes 1, you want to have Elliot Cadeau attacking the basket, seeing if he can get to the rim, or Seth Trimble as well. If not, you want to have R.J. Davis as your guy lined up to take what could be the biggest 3 of his career to try to tie this game.
Proctor makes 75%. Too strong.
And you want to go to attack.
And a timeout. Carolina takes one with 17.6 to go. They've got the
opportunity to give your team the lead.
Trimble to put it in. Knipple on him. Here's Cadeau. Ten seconds to play. Cadeau gave up the dribble. On the moving side, Lubin, and a whistle on the play. With 4.1 and a foul. He can't do it. He has.
Oh no.
A whistle that won't.
Oh no.
And North Carolina moving there in the lane. Still looking. And does get it into Knipple. That's exactly where they want to have the ball at 92% at the foul line. 2.8 seconds left. Drains the first. 70. He makes them both.
Gumba on the ball. Try to disrupt any good look down the court.
3-point lead. Trimble getting a timeout immediately. 2.5 left.
Nice play by the Tar Heels. Great thinking by Hubert Davis to get it into the front court.
Looking to get it in. Here's the shot. That misfires off of the rim, and that's the ball game. Duke hangs on. They win it 74-71 and move on to the championship game here in the ACC tournament. North Carolina with an opportunity at the buzzer